Is none of that very good for you? I mean, I guess you can make coffee fine for you. I have like a lightly sweetened cold brew. Anyways, didn't sleep too much today, like 6 or less hours. Wanted to catch some Agodi's stream. And I just kind of woke up early. See what we got over here. We must be able to take a canoe or something at some point. Actually do need a rest. My mana levels are getting there. Still here, Gunno? Jesus. A lot of brothers, man. I think we'll just run. What's been going on in the world, guys? What news is out there? I checked some game news today and there wasn't a whole lot. I feel like game news in general is just slow this year. One thing I read was that FF16 is supposed to have like different gameplay styles for each icon fight. Other than that, I saw some Otome reviews and that was about it. Yeah, I've heard the DMC combat director's on that, and that some of the Kingdom Hearts combat people are looking at it too. Yeah, it not being open world's good. Imagine it's more just zone-based, like more traditional stuff. Which is great with me. Oh, really? I don't know if that's a good thing. He's probably rolling in his grave as I'm talking shit on him there, but... Considering 11s is supposed to be pretty fucked. I don't know if one on the guy's deathbed is gonna be much better, but... Interesting. I mean, maybe it'll be it. I don't know. I mean, either just because he was... didn't perform well with 11 doesn't mean he would be bad on 12. Yeah, I mean, he could probably make a Dragon Quest soundtrack in his sleep. I mean, really, they could just pull from the other games. My thing is that if they're gonna make 12 slightly different, you'd think they would have a slightly different music direction too, but dunno. Yeah, which are the most important things. Maybe we'll watch the direct. I mean, I'll be awake, I guess. 5.5 hours. Yeah, I mean, I'll be awake. Try to sleep a little early to watch the end of Aegis Run. Just wake up early again. Interesting. I don't have much else news-wise. Like I said, I mean, it's dry as the E3 times, where sure as hell I'm not going to get much the days after. Most interesting stuff is going to be just kind of random indie-related shit, I'm sure. Does anyone know how good Total War 3 Kingdoms is? They added that to Game Pass. The only Total War game I've kind of been interested in is Warhammer 1 and 2. 3 is supposed to be kind of fucked. Considering maybe messing with 3 Kingdoms if it's halfway decent. Just not sure. Cannot raise the skill any higher at current level. Oh, they actually have caps. Huh. Really? 54 is Actors of Evil. That sucks. I'm not too big into the 3 Kingdoms shit. It would definitely be more about the gameplay. The gameplay is solid. But he said something about like the economy system being weird. KDkill. What's up, Ella Guzzle? I don't know. Maybe. I haven't even checked for KDkill in a while. Fucking Ella Guzzle, dude. KDkill ain't bad though. No, I can't. This is the first time I've not been able to run. I don't really want to do like a 10 million man fight here. I might have to. Jessica. Yeah, I don't want to have this like disgusting amalgamation of like words just to try to get KDkill. I like it nice and clean how it is. I just would want it to be not coming across as edgy. I clearly don't care too much since I haven't even looked at it in a while, but it'd be a nice little thing. Like I've got some kind of crazy branding to worry about. I feel like the KD part's about the only thing that matters. People would come in here and call me K then. Yeah, that would kind of throw the whole thing out. KDkill. Yeah, I think we joked with that. No, LG said KD Swill, dude. I think it was. I liked KD Swill. What's up, Becky? Maybe KD Chill, aka KD Swill. And like parentheses after the name. Yeah. That'll be my VTuber rig. Just the cup noodles on. Noodles all over my hair. Snooze. Kitty Bill. Call me Billy. Sex appeal has increased. Some monsters also begin to realize how sexy she can be. Fucking time I'm in over here. She's realizing it at a greater level. Is the idea. You get it every time. KD and chill. Oh hey, it's my guy, man. He's here. Hey, I got a stick. Nice. Look at me when I speak to you, lady. You got like a scab. Scabs get itchy, man. Sell too much of a rarity and the price will drop. I'm guessing it's just to make sure you can't completely cheese it. I think that would be much more useful to have in the game if it was like the 3DS one, where it just instantly created it, so you can't just like make money like in 5 seconds. It takes so long to even make an item in this. It doesn't really matter. Hope to see you at church again. they ever mention who they pray to at these churches in Dragon Quest? I don't really remember, like they're just here. Angelo. Trying to be an active student? Are you failing or something? Oh. I mean, if you're learning and getting your work done, I guess that's all that really matters, right? Trying to suck up to like a professor or some shit. Soup's on. And 7. God, I don't remember it. There's so much in 7. Special medicine. What is special medicine? 90. Okay. What if I put 2 bunny tails together? Oh, God. I want these to work, dude. I wouldn't be surprised if the bunny tails are used for the other bunny outfits. Who's this here god feller? What if I put 2 sticks together? Would it make a super stick? I don't know why they decided to have this system work like this in the first place. You think it would have some kind of like speed to the menuing, or just like you click something and it shows what would actually work with it kind of deal. Even for its time, this is pretty annoying. There's just not enough item combinations. Really gotta rely on finding alchemy notes if we find some. Is this Angelo? He sure looks special. One of the most famous simpletons around. No, that's something to be proud of. No, the town's called Simpleton. Oh, he's selling stuff. Right here on the spot, man. Think he could sell it a little cheap. Nice. MIDI metal. Abbot Francisco. And that's just another thing about these, is the sameness of them and just general, like, kind of the low-key nature of a lot of the events. It's very easy just to forget, like, almost everything from the games. You'll remember maybe the big beats and, like, little gameplay changes, and obviously the styles. But, like, you take a Final Fantasy, you can remember any of those very easily, because they're pretty distinct, but I just played 7 like earlier this year, and I just we're gonna attack and dethrone him. All of him. God 2 appears as the real puppet master.
Not now. I've almost got this game in the bag.
Oh shit, this guy's good.
What? You little runt! You must be cheating!
Take it easy. No need to get excited. I know it hurts when you lose and all, but...
What? Oh, I get it. You're with him.
Yo, with him.
Oi! You want to watch it? Don't go throwing accusations about. You don't want to
Throw
get on
an
my
accusations.
wrong side.
Take it easy, you guys. What are you, a couple of cavemen?
Dude's sipping the wine in the back.
Oh, what are you doing? Think you'll get away with that just 'cause you're a lady?
What's with you two, eh? Two blokes ganging up on one bird? Behave.
Thumbs up. Yeah.
That's it, you oaf. Those are my mates.
This guy talks so slow. Those are my mates. This game is full Looney Tunes, man. They went 3D and they went max comedy mode. Yeah, I guess needs to practice a bit more. Maybe the royalty here is rubbing off on him. I don't know if Bloke's an upgrade or a downgrade.
So who are you? You don't look like simpletons to me. Anyway, I owe you one. Thanks to you, I managed to pull that little caper off without being caught.
You a cheat, my guy?
He was such an easy mark, I got a bit carried away. Still can't hang around. Don't want any more trouble.
What?
I hope you weren't hurt by my little jape. Are you all right?
You're out of luck. I'm fine, apart from you leering at me.
By way of thanks for helping me, and as a memento of our encounter, the name's Angela. I live at Mayella Abbey. Show them that ring if you'd like to see me. I'll be expecting you.
The wink.
Au revoir for now. Mayella Abbey, all right? Just ask for Angela. Don't forget.
That's a little creepy, man.
Oh! Here you are, Gov. I've been looking all over for you. Gave that lot what for?
Thanks, yeah, I guess. You did good, man.
Hey, I hope you don't plan on keeping this ring. We're going to Mayella Abbey right now to give it back to that smarmy cheat. whether he likes it or not.
It's just the way it looks, man. All the way back to Dragon Quest 1. He just has a very distinct style with very little range. I don't know if you can really use the word range there, but I mean, it looks good for Dragon Quest and Dragon Ball and stuff, but yeah, it's, I guess, distinct is the way to put it. If you look at like the promo art and concept art for Dragon Quest 1, it's the same shit. I mean, they're not muscle bound or anything, except the Mad Max dudes. Let's see what we got in the daytime here. I've not found any other alchemy things. But this is a small town, so... The Cock and Bull. That's the name of the fucking bar? The Cock and Bull? Nice. Damn, dude. The Halloween Express version. This guy's been here all night. I don't know if I could just make a bigger bottle of holy water. No. I don't know if the time it takes to like shit it back up means anything. Not like you could really like, you can't like mix 3 things, so it won't like take longer if you're close or something. I think it's just random. Waste more of your time or something. gonna keep mixing medicinal herbs, man. It's like whatever. I wanna mess with it forever, man. So I could look up a list, but I wanna see what kind of stuff they'll give us around. Was Sayori the one with the long hair, or was that the prosecutor? I like the long hair chick, she was cool. I guess I should say the hair over her eyes chick. Let me look it up. Yeah. Yeah, I guess her hair isn't super long, it just covers her face. Yeah, I liked her a lot. They had some cool things with her. Yeah, I like the gloomy professional. You sell different stuff during the day now. I could buy the stuff. Launches tiny fireballs at enemies. A lot for... I mean, I guess it depends on how strong that is. Wizard staff. You think that you could use like a cypress stick to make something like this? I don't know. I'm sure there's some combo I can do. It's interesting that you're like, hey, this is the alchemy system. Go look for, you know, alchemy recipes, and like, there hasn't been a single one since we got it. Outside the one I got before we got it. We just have to freeball it. So we could warp to the Abbey, but I want to see if there's a little something. On the other side of the road on our way back to it. We checked the far side of the town, but... Whoa. She's charming and man. The bull likes what he sees. Jesus. Got some universal sex appeal, I guess, man. Oh, there's a dude down there. I mean, passively charming people is pretty good. I think she has like a higher chance of doing it at like later levels of sex appeal. Could be neat. What if the wizard staff is actually AoE? It says tiny fireballs at enemies, but it might just be in... it's not a stat. I mean, there's a weapon tree called Sex Appeal. But there's not a stat, no. I think it's just a 1 in 16 chance, I guess, every turn with her to charm somebody, just passively. On the first level of it. From what I saw, it goes up to 1 in 8. Is there actually like a stat based around it in the 3DS version? Oh, okay. Groovy. Keep making strong medicine, man. Make special medicine. Well, I feel like I can actually make something else. The Hollow Knight appears. Oh shit. Tim. Nice. Copper monster coin. Oh, what do we got over here? I feel like we should check in at the Abbey first. We might have to walk over here either way. Maybe I'll do that. Try to switch back to boomerang. I don't even know what cheese does. I haven't used it yet. Something with the mouse. I assume it just has the mouse do some attack in the middle of the fight. And you can mix the cheese with stuff, but who knows, man. I mean, if there's some cheap items, I'll just test mix shit, but... This has something to do with Angelo. Guess we'll be meeting him over here. Outline. Is it gonna open up if we use it? I could check it right now, but I bet they don't let you. I need the man himself here. Yeah, hairband. Could use that. Could sell another, or make another rabbit thing, or try some other stuff. This is the ruin now. You can warp here. That works. I think you can warp to a few more places than in the other games. Like, this isn't even like a major town. I mean, I guess it's not like a dangerous place as Dandium. I love boats. Cool. Gentlemen don't seem to like Angelo. He feels like he might be a partner, we'll see. Not all that interesting so far, but... Everybody just shit talks Angelo. Damn, kid. Got the fucking friars cut. Oh, I'm sure Abbot Francisco is not that great. Damn, brother. It's quite the schnoz. Well, I mean, I know where that is. I just saw it, but kind of need a reason. Unless Francisco is like somehow tied to Dulmagis. Prison key. I wonder if I can make another key yet. Keys are a big deal in Dragon Quest, so you'd imagine I'll be able to make them terribly early. And if I could, they would let me know. Maybe not. Well, I know the only thing you can make with the hairband is the bunny thing. Make more medicine, man. We can do special medicine and special medicine. We'll find out. My dude just pacing in circles in the fucking jail cells down here. Marcelo's in the fucking torture room. Off limits. Oh, what? Thought the guy was upstairs. I guess he's down here.
Well done. You managed to cause another brawl at the Simpleton pub. I hope you're proud of yourself.
News travels fast. What a fine intelligence network the Templars have.
How much more shame do you intend to bring to our abbey? You're like a curse. Yes, a filthy curse. If you hadn't been born, we'd all have been spared a lot of misery. You're nothing but a petty crook with a pretty face. It sickens me to think we share any common blood. Enough. Templar Angelo, by order of the captain, you are sentenced to a term of penitence. I'm hereby stripping you of your right to leave the Abbey. You do not leave this place. Not for anything. Understood? Cross me on this, and I'll see to it that you're expelled from the Order. And don't think the Abbot will be able to protect you this time.
Why does this guy even stay here? Doesn't seem to give many fucks. Let me in. I guess now we'll go to his room. I'm trying to go to his room last, but here we are. Not many sinners down there. If we run through here at night, if it'll be very different. Let's see what else story we got here before I bother with that. Alright. I guess we'll leave. Maybe nighttime we'll have some different things to do here. I mean, the plan is to give that guy back his ring. I'm sure that'll lead into some shenanigans, but I think I already threw these, but double check. Considering how large the overworld is, how easy and how long it takes to move around it, I easily see myself missing a chest or two in mini metals. It depends if we get, I guess, some kind of travel that lets me kind of scope things faster, but doubt it. If anything, I could imagine like in the other games, like a boat that zooms you out, or what's up, Coda? Or like an airship that zooms you out. How you doing? Ding ding ding. It's pretty solid so far. It's slow. It's very slow compared to the other ones in there. Not terribly fast games, but I don't mind that too much. It's comfy. The sound, you know, the music, and the visuals are vastly upgraded from the other ones since it's a big jump to 3D. With that comes very large areas that you move around. It's kind of slowly through. We'll see how it is in the long run, but yeah, so far it's cool. We're still very much in the beginning, even though it's like 10 hours in. We're pretty much at the same level of story as I was 10 hours ago. Alright, let's come back at night. See what the party has to say. Talk to the people at the Abbey. I'm gonna find Francisco. I guess we want to go to the back then. The Jester. Gentlemen, something eerie about a jester. Do I need to go take the hidden passageway down? Like, I know where it is, but I just don't know if I can go there without the guy who gave us the ring. Ah, okay.
You're the people I met at the pub, right? What are you doing here?
What do you mean, what are we doing here? You told us to come. Now you can take back this stupid ring and we'll be on our way.
My ring? Of course. I can still play that card. Listen, I've got a favor to ask.
A favor? You're kidding, right? What makes you think we'd want to help you?
It does sound like Imric. Yeah, I was like, he sounds really familiar. As it is, it's his voice actor, I'm guessing. Like, yeah, man, he sounds, yeah. Like, you don't hear Imric all the time, so I'm not, like, overly familiar. Like, not since Heaven's Word, you really get a shitload of Imric. So I was like, it was hard to pinpoint it, but yeah, I felt it. Okay, thank you for confirming that.
Just listen, all right?
Confirming, but
There's
telling
no
us.
time to argue.
That's cool.
Can't you feel it? Can't you feel the sinister presence in the Abbey?
I feel it, Angelo.
I heard that a jester got into the abbot's residence. I'm convinced he's the source of the sinister air.
A jester?
I don't know what he's planning to do, but I'm sure Abbot Francisco's life is in danger.
Oh, Angelo.
You've got to help. I need you to get into the abbot's residence and make sure that he's all right.
I'll
Thank
do it.
you. I'm in your debt. Now listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. You may have seen them already, but there are some obstinate idiots guarding the bridge to the abbot's residence. You can't go that way.
I go around the back.
But if you're prepared to go the long way around, there is another way to get there. You have to leave the abbey as if you were going to Simpleton, but turn immediately left along the river.
Oh, Angelo Baldiamente, whatever his fucking name is. Oh, okay. The Twin Peaks musical man.
Just follow the river along, keeping the abbey in
Oh,
view.
Angelo.
Keep going along the river, and you'll come to a ruin. There's an underground passageway leading from there to the abbot's residence. I'm afraid that's the only way. The entrance to the ruin can be opened with the Templar's ring I gave you. Anyway, there's no time to lose. It's in your hands now. Please help the abbot.
I'll do it for you, Imric. Got it. Got it. Where the fuck are all the goddamn, alchemy formulas, man. Not jack and shit. Let's go rest and save in case we got a boss fight. And do nighttime so I can explore at night. Yo coins. Hey, yo, pussy. Got some fucking recipes, my guy. The ultimate remake. I mean, yeah. If they ever did it, I'm sure it would end up something like that. This game's a big enough deal that you give it enough time, and unless they outlaw fucking ports or remasters or remakes, it'll probably happen. I mean, they've remade every Dragon Quest game except 9. I mean, 10's getting a single player version. They did a demake of 11 with multiple versions of that already. Maybe 6 didn't get one yet? I don't remember. I think they all have gotten one. I wouldn't be surprised if they did 8 again at some point. We'll see. Right now they seem to be interested in doing Dragon Quest 3. And they've said that if 3 works out, they do 1 and 2, but that could be hot air. Yeah, because the quality of life stuff in the 3DS version of this seems really good. But I wanted to play one with a little bit juicier visuals and resolution. Yeah. Yeah, I played the 3DS version of 7. And the Android version of like 4. Was it the DS version of 6? And then the PS2 version of 5? There's like multiple 5s. Yeah, that it has like native wide is really cool. Because it saves them more money not to, man. They'll still sell it for full price anyways. I mean, didn't they just like AI upscale the graphics too? It's not even like it's a whole lot of effort put into it. Yeah, after Nocturne's port being pretty piss poor for the price, which is like 50, 60 bucks is insane. Yeah, they're just putting in low effort. So you'd have to probably make, I don't know, maybe new models or work the PSP stuff into the like a different engine for the FES thing, and I mean, I'm sure it's not that crazy for like a big company like that, but it would require more than just AI upscaling it and straight just shitting it out on the PC. I mean, I'm sure they put in some effort on graphical options and shit. We'll see how optimized it is, but yeah. I'm seeing what they can get away with, I guess. It's not like the answer is like amazing, but sure would be nice if they, you know, had that in there. I just think it's wild that, you know, in a port or remake or anything of a game that you're not getting like the ultimate version. Like if it's like a full reimagining or like something crazy like RE2 remake, sure. It's gonna be a little different. But when it's just like a port remaster type of thing. Better word for it. Yeah, that it doesn't have everything in it, it's just wild. Canna box. All I meant with RE2 is that it might not have all of the same content because it's like very different. When it's just like a remaster that's just pulling from the same assets, there's not much reason that it can't have a combination of all of the versions in it, right? To me, it just feels like if you had RE4 or something, and you know, Separate Ways wasn't in like the newest version for some reason, despite it being in like other ones. It just was like, it's been in a version. The FES stuff's been in a version. Any new version should have the FES content and the PSP content. Yeah, I mean, RE3 I think is a worse game. The remake. Like, it changes things and takes out things and adds in things, but like not for the better. It's not like, oh, this is a cool vision for it or a cool remake. It's just like, oh, it's just bad. They just changed things that really didn't need to be changed. RE2, like, I can understand why they added some stuff or didn't take out some stuff. It still got the same feel. But I'm just talking more like remasters and ports than like full remakes and reimaginings. I mean, I'm not losing sleep if stuff's not on the Switch, but as a big company, I don't know why they wouldn't port it to the Switch. There's enough people who care that it'd make them some money. I mean, P5 was on the PS3. I'm sure it'd be fine. This is Atlas. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely Switch fanboys that are like unrealistic about it, but I mean, there's no reason to like not want a Switch port of something. I mean, I'd rather have every game on every system if it can handle it. But yeah, I'm not gonna like go get out the picket sign and start going crazy on people. I mean, they could definitely handle P5. They just haven't done it yet. We'll see if they ever do. Alice has always been weird about ports. They've only just started getting into like doing like mass porting. We've seen the effort they're willing to put in. Maybe to get where they want like P5 Royal to be, they'd have to optimize a little bit. And they don't want to do that. Yeah, that was my thing, was that Persona 4 Golden's a pretty good price. Pretty decent port. I mean, they didn't have to really add anything, but, you know, pretty clean. And then they're like 50-60 bucks for SMT3. They changed one quality of life thing and added a little bit of voice acting, and then it's like, well, here's a bazillion dollars, and there's still DLC, wasn't it? Dante. I mean, they're just seeing what they can get away with. They haven't been doing that much of it. Yeah, I mean, usually when they port a game in the past, they tend to add on like some chunks of content. Like Radiant Historia or Catherine, they get new routes and new art and stuff. Strange Journey Redux. But Atlas, and especially with SMT games, has been really bad about microtransactions lately. SMT5 has like day one like 40 to 50 plus bucks in DLC or something, was it? Stuff that really should just be in the game already. Pay to grind kind of shit and all that juicy stuff. So part of it might just be that they're just slowly seeing what they can get away with. And they're like, you know, why are we putting in this effort? And people will pay for, you know, just a fucking AI upscale thing. Yeah, I haven't actually played the new version of Catherine. Is it not good? I've seen the character, but I only played the original. I didn't play the Radiant Historia remake either. That's a great game, the original, but I don't know if the new stuff was bad. The SMT Strange Journey Redux stuff was good. Generally people like the golden content, I guess. And the P3 stuff is good. Wow, I don't know. I guess the royal stuff seemed interesting. I don't know if it's worth the full price. Oh, really? I don't know if it's the same character or not, but they were briefly in the original, but they barely really dig into any of it. Maybe they got more in the new one. The plague. Well, where's the alchemy recipes? Yeah. Well, regardless of the quality, they used to actually do something. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see going forwards if it's going to be more SMT3 stuff style, or they're actually going to do something larger. Thing is, when they add new content, they put the game back up for sale for like full price. And I don't know if it's usually worth that. Was my thing, especially with stuff like LG's talking about, if the quality's not that much better, if there's like weird content. Like with SMT3, it's extreme because they barely add anything and then charge full price. It's not even a great port. Atlas. I don't know. It's hard to get a read on what Atlas is up to. They've just always been bizarre about some stuff, especially ports. Yeah, Royal had a lot of gameplay changes too, huh? They added a lot of stuff just throughout the game, some new areas. And I didn't play Royal, but I watched a playthrough of it. Sometimes I mix up what was in the original and what was in Royal. I mean, I remember all the end stuff that's new, but... hard. What's up, Antonio? Yeah, it seemed good, the extra stuff. I don't know, how many years did it come out after the original? I mean, does it justify a full price tag? And I guess nowadays, who knows? Woke up an hour ago. Hopefully not still sleepy. Good morning. I don't know if I released it. 2016. Royal release date. It's fine to me, yeah. 3 years later. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely more understandable when they actually change large amounts of content like that. At least you could have an argument about whether it's worth putting the game out for full price, when at that point it'd be like 20 to 30 bucks. Like, is the rest of the content like 30 to 40 bucks? I mean, the thing is, there's so much DLC nowadays that's like nothing for like 40 bucks. You can get a League of Legends skin for 40 bucks. Like, what is it? What is value even? Like, I feel like sometimes with video game content. So, I mean, I feel like the old Atlas stuff is pretty decent on that front, but I don't know. Hopefully SMT3 is not the beginning of worse things. I don't like how they handle SMT DLC. I don't know if they're just like testing SMT ports in a lazy way or what. Like Persona they handle with some grace, and I guess their spin-off stuff, like not even spin-off, their other franchises like Radiant Historia, oddly enough, but yeah, SMT mainline. I mean, the iOS version of like SMT, I guess, has like visual overhauls and like a new translation and stuff. Those are more low-key. I don't know if they had a lot of content. I don't know if Soul Hackers on 3DS added a shitload. I don't know how much it cost. I don't know. I mean, it's definitely the best way to play it. I wouldn't argue that. Bandit's grass skirt and a bandana. Let's find a bandana. Very special enemies here. I found a cannon box and a mummy. Oh hey, metal slime. I cannot kill ya. Yeah, they take a while to beat up. This is the first time we've seen a metal slime in this game. Some of these, they're here right away. This, not so much. I don't have the metal attack ability. Nice. The Hatchet Man. Guess I'm lucky. I don't know. I guess I don't really have like a big point about the whole thing. I just hope that they don't get lazier and lazier about it while still cashing in. I mean, if they want to just put out P3P and it was like $20, then fine. The problem is when they price things like on the same level of something that has some effort put into it. Like normalizing that kind of shit. I mean, I guess it already kind of happens with some of these remasters. But I don't want it. I don't want it. Crit skills over meta skills. I used a mix in the other ones. What was I doing on him? It was swords. I mean, I could work my way up to Omni, but it's really far away. Yeah, I'm thought about it too. I mean, I generally like P3, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm dying to do a replay of it. I don't know, the AI didn't bother me too much. I mean, yeah, I prefer party control, but I feel like it was a little overstated how bad it was. I mean, the balance is all based around it, so. You just gotta like remove certain skills from people and or just not use certain party members. I mean, it wasn't great, but I don't know. It's not enough of a reason for me to replay it. Just for that alone. Yeah, I'm sure there's always some crazy Metal Slime shenanigans going on. I don't really care too much. Let's just do it. Staff analysis. Analyst. Please visually appealing. Yeah, that's my biggest thing about P3P is, I mean, you're missing out on a lot of the exploration zones and the visuals because it throws it into a VN kind of format. I mean, I got no problem with VNs or anything, but it's just like, eh. Oh, I can't use the alchemy pod in here. Jeez. A nail. In here or something. Yeah. Whoa. The skeletons. Hopefully they're stunned. Yeah, the only thing that was really killing the NP3 I feel like was Muda shit on the main character. I don't think I've ever been insta-killed in an SMT game as much as P3. Ambushes were really bad. Well, either way, at least more people can play the games. I'm just not interested if I have to pay out the complete asshole for a poorly done port. Always usually have my party fit wisely, but except for bosses and metal grinding. Oh, like auto fight or something? Like let the AI just do it? Is that what you mean? Yeah, P4G was $20. Which was surprisingly, you know, pretty good. Pretty decent price. Yeah, I've not done much auto fight in Dragon Quest. I might have used a little bit on like some of those grinds before the final boss that you kind of have to do throughout the series, but I like that control, man. But I totally respect wanting just to have them just kind of do whatever. If that's what you mean. No, I don't think it's Gambit. You just pretty much turn AI on. I don't think you like actually run like a... I mean, we can check real quick, but I don't think you actually like set up parameters or anything. Trails has the parameters and stuff. Where you have like percentages you can mess with and shit like that. I think in this, yeah, it's kind of like P3. We've learned the axes of evil. Let me see here. Tactics, yeah. Psych, no mercy. Just some light stuff here. I assume to help with grinding. He's going, he just got into a bar fight. And now he's back. At least his skills are free. For most of them aren't. Except Hatchet Man. Nice. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I guess Atlas ports in the past have been decent. Have they? Could we say that? The thing is, they don't do like PC ports usually. It's usually they like port it to like one system and call it a day. They're only getting into that now. Was Catherine their first PC port? First one I could think of. I guess they've been okay in the past. It's more just, yeah. I know I'm kind of retreading here, but yeah, just getting out what trying to decide how I feel about their ports. I guess in the past they've been decent. Maybe worth the price, but nowadays, yeah, without some 2-3 in the DLC, I don't know. We'll see. Did Odin Sphere? It's made by VanillaSoft or Vanillaware or whatever. But maybe they handled the port for it. Maybe Atlas did. Surprised it took him this long though. Sega's been really proactive about doing PC ports, especially with like Yakuza and stuff. And Sega owns Atlas, right? And if they had put any pressure on, who knows? Alright, let's get moving. To the left again? Oh. Wait, what was to the right in that one room then? I don't think we checked. So many enemies. Angus was a little faster, man. I need to use some agility stuff on him. He does so much damage. We could eliminate some of these guys ahead of time. There's a lot of brothers though now. Everybody just went for her. Okay. Speaking of remakes and remasters, what do you guys think about The Last of Us remake? Gonna buy it? Interested? Do you think it's a total waste of time? It's unnecessary cash in? Is there anything they could do that's like special? can't say I'm terribly gung-ho about it. I mean, I guess I just don't have to buy it then, but... Oh, that's all that was over here, Gramp. I feel like it's totally unnecessary for a game that came out on the PS3, already had a remaster on the PS4, and then is now getting a remake. But, yeah, it's like, I get you might want to, like, I mean, they have the tech from 2's engine, maybe you want to, like, update it a bit, but definitely not one of those remakes that feels like they have some kind of cool vision for it. It feels like a cash-in and I mean, a lot of remasters and remakes are cash-ins for this one. Yeah, I'm trying to see like what really they're going to be doing with it. I don't know if they're just timing it with like the show or something. Like they need more PS5 exclusives. I wonder if they just decided to do it or if it was like Sony pressure. I thought there was an interview a while ago that said like some... I see it was one of those things that was like some kind of internal deal that might have been just fake. Yeah. I don't know if I could find it. It's probably just fucking rumor mill shit anyways. Yeah, definitely one of those games that does not need it in any way. I mean, I guess at the end of the day I'm just gonna ignore it as all, but... That's the problem is it's like... I mean, you'd always prefer something like new or somebody was... There's some vision into something and somebody... Some creative thing they wanted to do, not just remakes and ports and... I mean, I get that kind of thing needs to be there and... It's easy for some corporation to do, but things have like slowly, I feel like, started to be like maybe too much of that in general is kind of the problem. Like, I mean, remakes and stuff have existed forever. I mean, Dragon Quest 1, 2, 3 had remakes from NES to SNES. I guess there's just a point where you're like, damn, okay, this is where we're at with remakes, so that's kind of, that's my deal. It's not like there's a lack of good games coming out. It's not like there's some total game drought or anything, but sometimes in the AAA world I wish there was maybe a bit less of that. I mean, fairly priced ports and stuff I get, but... Yeah, I guess I just don't care. Some multi-year dev time, like port or remake of Last of Us. Kinda curious what other people thought on it. Nothing wrong if you're interested in it. I'm not throwing that out there, but while we're on the topic. I mean, I guess that was the same thing that happened with Demon's Souls, right? Although Demon's Souls didn't get a PS4 remaster. And I guess you could say that From's the graphical fidelity or quality or whatever on Demon's Souls is originally kind of low. I mean, I liked the art direction enough. I don't know if I'd even say that, but so you can maybe make more of an argument for Demon's Souls remastered, but even that, I don't know. It's just not as exciting. We talked about this, I think, in the last Dragon Quest stream or two, but I mean, I'm fine with some of those existing. I mean, I wish the money and effort and just what people wanted was kind of more towards creative new things and pushing the boundaries. But of course, when games make as much money as they do, low risk shit like a remake's always going to be the priority. But I don't remember where I was going there. I stretched. Fucking wiped my brain. Oh, I'm not like a huge fan of Naughty Dog, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's stretch. I was going somewhere with something and it was sounding good for a few seconds, then I totally, the whole stretch mind wiped me as I was reading Coda's paragraph, dude. It was one of those, bones were cracking and shit. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they make some decent stuff, but yeah, that's what I mean, is they're not really... You could say they're pushing boundaries with, like, I mean, stuff like graphics, or I mean, some people might argue storytelling. I don't know about that, but yeah, not an exciting lineup. Yeah, a lot of very similar stuff. And I mean, I guess, you know, you specialize in something. I guess is it wrong to just keep doing it? If they think, like, if they want to do it, yeah. I guess that's the problem nowadays. Is I don't know how much of it's because it makes money, or how much of it's because they want to do it. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. I'm like, I don't consider like Last of Us or Uncharted like godly storytelling. I mean, Last of Us was really influential for how cinematic and stuff a game could be. I guess, you know, really kind of got people more into the idea of like having more movie-ish games. That and, like, I mean, I guess Telltale. I don't know what else you could argue. I mean, there's a bunch of games like that. There's been stories in games forever, but yeah, I still don't really consider them like godly in the grand scheme of things. I mean, good games, but yeah. Just like a more traditional movie story. Not really done as well as like movies, but in a video game. I don't know, stuff like that really makes use of the video game format, I guess, is a bit more interesting for me when it comes to pushing boundaries. Like an Obra Dinn or something. I mean, not that Obra Dinn's like bring me to tears or something, but you know, it utilizes like the video game format, more unique way to tell a story. In terms of just pushing boundaries, I mean, there's nothing wrong with a more Hollywood cinematic game as long as that's not all that's being made, which yeah. Yeah, Jack and Ratchet. Although I haven't played all the Ratchets, but doesn't Ratchet generally stay pretty similar? Where Jack went like GTA and then Mad Max. But yeah, 3D platformers and new 3D platformers, and then now, yeah, very different. Well, Insomniac does other stuff too, right? What the hell is Insomniac? That wasn't Spider-Man, was it? What else did they do? No, they did do Spider-Man. They're doing all those now. They're pretty much the Spider-Man and Ratchet. Yeah. Oof, Sunset Overdrive. Alright, Metal Slime. That Hatchet Man out. Yeah, I didn't like Sunset Overdrive that much. Like, it had some cool gameplay, but Jesus, dude. The dialogue and the story. It's like, normally you can maybe ignore that kind of deal, but it was so intrusively just painful that I don't think a lot of the gameplay made up for it. I mean, would I prefer Sunset Overdrive over like another generic something or other? Sure, but I don't know. I think I got an Xbox for that way after Xbox had come out. I mean, that was just one of the exclusives I got right away. Yeah, that's part of Borderlands for me. In general, is it's just got a very... Like, I don't think the gameplay is horrible in Borderlands, but like, everything else around it so fucked that like it's hard to really... It takes away from it. It actively drags shit down. That's what I mean with Sunset. Like, it's got some cool stuff. I liked all the movement and the grindy stuff. Flying around the city, but it wasn't that crazy, right? For the fun. I mean, comedy is very subjective, but man, I don't know. I just hated most of it. It's not a horrible game, but definitely not one I look back on super fondly. Metal Slash. Supreme Swordsman. Yeah, I haven't played Borderlands 3 yet. At the time, I could handle Borderlands 2's humor and stuff, although it did get a little too much into referencing memes and shit. Like, super dated, but like, it had a decent enough class roster and varied enough campaign and gameplay and shit that wasn't a huge deal, but yeah, I was definitely starting to bounce on it a bit. Now, yeah. I haven't even touched Borderlands 3 yet. Although I have it. I will. Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, some games can have one thing they do so well that it doesn't matter how bad the rest is, but for me, I couldn't get beyond that. Sunset Overdrive. It was like too much, and I don't think the gameplay was good enough that it made up for it. More importantly, no one ever shuts up. Yeah, that's kind of a thing in games nowadays. Just in general. I mean, you look like Horizon. They had a patch into the game, Aloy not talking as much. You play the medium, it totally takes a dump on the horror atmosphere because the character's always talking. I think there's just, I guess, maybe it's assumed that, you know, the more voicing we have, the more story that's in it. They think you're constantly, you know, more engaged with it. And maybe it feels more movie-esque or something. I don't know exactly. what the rationale is. I mean, it costs a lot to probably voice act that much dialogue. Maybe they think people just won't be interested if you're not constantly just having some kind of story or dialogue engagement. I don't know. But yeah, it can get annoying. Especially Borderlands writing, I'm sure. Their writing, I don't think it was ever funny. Not even in the first one, where it was like a little less extreme. Yeah. It's like, I doubt you're gonna get Borderlands going super hard into like environmental storytelling, but it is one of the things that I feel like is, I wouldn't say uniquely video games, but something that video games can leverage more than all, you know, like a movie or something. Because of, you know, the player agency and all that, you being able to run around and see things and like figure out things from just context and all that business. It was like a Return to the Obra Dinn, right? I mean, that's all environmental storytelling. I mean, there's some dialogue. I'm not saying Borderlands needs to do that, but yeah, it's like in a horror game like The Medium, you could use some of those kind of video gamey things over just having the character be a chatterbox, which just goes so against the whole horror thing, because it kills the atmosphere. That's why it is bizarre to me that people were excited for a possible Bloober Team Silent Hill. I'm like, man, I don't know what fucking Bloober Team games people are playing, but Silent Hill's usually got like some symbolic or some kind of beneath the surface stuff to a lot of its art direction and shit. And there's not like a shitload of dialogue, and it's like Bloober Team's like the exact opposite. Yeah, I think it's just a good tool that video games can do well, but I mean nowadays, I don't know, maybe it's trying to be more movie-like, maybe it's, I don't want to say lack of faith in the audience. I mean, you have to assume a certain amount of, you know, God, I don't want to say intelligence. Like, I mean, you know, somebody has to catch it, right? I mean, when you spell something out, it's much more, you know, it doesn't require as much out of you as if, you know, you just see like a club next to some dude's head, right? I mean, it should be obvious, but like, I mean, maybe that's part of it. I don't know. I don't know. Oh yeah, I'm not talking about anything past 4. I feel like when I mean, I guess maybe I should be more specific when I say Silent Hill, but yeah, I think most people only really mean 1 through 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. I think when people say we want new Silent Hill, I don't think anybody's thinking about like Downpour or Homecoming. I mean, maybe some are, but but yeah, I mean, I agree with you, but that's definitely not what I meant. I still gotta play the newest ones. Homecoming was the last new one I played. Need to do Downpour and Shattered Memories. I don't think I'm gonna play the fucking ARPG because that looks horrible. Yeah, it's supposed to be really bad. I doubt we can blow a kiss on them. And actually have the charm work. It does do more damage. Yeah, no. I mean, back to Naughty Dog. Oh, Jesus. Never mind. I gotta focus it on this. An AoE, man. When am I getting the juicy stuff? Oh, that's way more damage. What is the word? What is the spell that like protects from fire and ice a bit? Jesus, man. I need some more sleep, dude. My brain's fucking fried, man. I don't even remember spell names from the other games. It's not inhibit. Insulate. There you go. There's like INSL in a lot of games. I don't know if I'm at max psych, but let's just go for it anyways. Yeah. I don't hate Naughty Dog's games, but yeah, they're a bit overrated for me. I think they do some good things. I mean, even Last of Us 2 was visually like a really cool game. There's some neat AI stuff there, but yeah, it's hard to get too excited about another remake there, especially one that's not really. There's not probably a whole lot of vision there. I mean, it's just the same thing with a graphical update. Some of that's fine, but there's just a lot of metal slimes in here. Yeah, there was some earlier. Tonio was talking about that. What do we get? A rosary. I bought like 4 or 5. I only missed, or I only didn't kill one of them, which was nice. Oh, full restore, nice. What's the rosary? Increases the wearer's wisdom? I trust you, Goto. What's up? What the? Why did I trust him, dudes? He's betrayed my trust almost instantly. Go with Ghost of Tsushima. I mean, yeah, it's definitely not like a... like it made any big, transgressions in that department. I don't think it was some masterpiece of reserved storytelling or anything, but... yeah, I mean, I never had a problem with how much they were chattering. Which is probably better than most of your cookie cutter open world games these days. So, definitely a plus. I thought Tsushima was good. My problem with Tsushima was it was just still more of the same that I feel like's been beaten dead by the Western AAA industry. It's hard to kind of get past some of that. It's still a very safe game that pulls from a lot of the same places as your Assassin's Creeds and your Watch Dogs and your Horizons and all that. But I thought it was one of the better of that. I don't know if you could call that a genre. Yeah, Geralt, we'll see. I liked his voice acting a lot. And the dialogue he would say was generally pretty interesting, but yeah, he was a chatterbox. Maybe I wasn't as tired of it at that point. I mean, I guess it's okay to have your character talk a lot in the right context, but something like a horror game like with the Medium is just so bad. I don't know how they thought that would ever be a good idea. Something like Tsushima, which has like a big focus on the environments, you know, soaking those in, and him being kind of, you know, he has these moments where you'll do Zen meditations and stuff. It's more in character and fits, I feel like, the focus of the game to not talk all the time. You could say Horizon's that way too. It's supposed to be like a visual showcase, but you kind of lose some of that when your character's constantly interrupting your exploration. It's like, imagine like Breath of the Wild, but like just as constantly fucking talking about everything you're doing. For me, it's at its worst. Like probably in like Horizon, the new one. Other than the Medium, because it kills tone. Horizon's problem is that it's constantly a character talking because they treat the player like a fucking idiot. They're always, every single thing to do, like, oh, where's the next jump? Where's this side? I mean, where's this thing? They always are telling you through her dialogue. And I don't know if it's supposed to just make it feel like, you know, she's out there. These are the thoughts running through her head. You know, it's immersive. She's thinking about things. But as a gameplay experience, yeah, it's very... it's almost like they're talking down on you. I mean, I wasn't like personally like offended, I guess, really by playing it, but it's just like, Jesus, is this how little faith they have in people, or did they think this was like immersive? That they had to patch it out is telling. Yeah. That's just my thing, and it's like I mean you see that more nowadays. So like, what is that, right? Like, it's what it sparks this trend. Is it trying to make, you know, fill in these more gameplay things with like, you know, like storytelling where they normally, you know, it would just be the gameplay, like to try to kind of keep pushing it towards like a cinematic thing? Is it a lack of like faith in that, you know, regard, like when players fucking like brain capacity? Don't know. Is it just like something that just somebody did and everybody's just kind of doing it now? Like, because it's safe? TK had it right all along. You don't even talk to your party members unless you fucking press start most of the time. I like silent characters. I think they can be really good. Or maybe like the people around you or the environment or like just the actions you do kind of paint. Like not just a self-insert, but like they paint like a, you know, personality onto them maybe. Like some kind of silent badass or something, you know, everybody's spooked about. I think it's, you don't have to do it, but I think it's still a valid way to do like storytelling, the medium. Yeah. I mean, just because they're silent doesn't mean there's not going to be chatterboxes. But yeah. The idea that you don't need like a main character that's constantly talking, I think will totally fine. The Jester went mad. Check it, save. Pun book. Rydlos made this book. 5 new gags and 10 new puns a day. How do I trust you, man? You wouldn't betray me again, would you? Twice in a row? Oh. How am I ever gonna be able to trust you again, man? It's gonna be the boy who cried wolf. Coda's gonna be calling for help and we're gonna ignore him. I am not a lesser man. I really can't use the lag in here either. But this is not a perfect world. In a perfect world, men like me would not exist. This guy looks like every other Dragon Quest main villain. Except I guess he's supposed to be a jester. I wonder if there's going to be a greater evil though that he summons. He reminds me of the one I was in 6? The guy, I think it was 6, where he's like meditating and then he turns into the monster. Very similar. It's just the Toriyama designs. When he's doing humanoid evil guys, a lot of them look very samey.
Lingers in the air.
Yeah. It's like you either have to summon some ancient evil alongside them, or yeah, he just does the same shit.
And who are you? Did you want to speak with me?
There they are! It's them! You'll be damned for trying to take Abbot Francisco's life!
What on earth? What's going on?
Abbot Francisco. Captain Marcello, at your service, as always.
Ah, Marcello. Tell me, what's happening?
There has been a breach of security. Many of the guards have been seriously wounded.
What?
I feared you might be in danger, so I came immediately.
And then he came immediately.
And sure enough, we've caught these criminals. They've been loitering around the Abbey since midday.
Marcello's not very good at his job, man. Did they just forget about the Jester? They get mine
It
hacked?
seems we were just in time. I thank the goddess that you're safe.
Wait, these people are no criminals.
Please, Holy Father, they were caught red-handed.
Look into their eyes. See their pure hearts. These people are guilty of
Bis
nothing.
Francisco, the Soul Reader.
But... Very good. But we must find out what they were doing here in your residence so late at night. At the very least, let us ascertain that. Please.
You really are a warrior, Marcello. Very well, if you must.
Thank you, Holy Father. So, shall we go?
It's just a cover. A smirk.
Now look here! We ain't done nothing wrong!
Good argument, Yangus.
Yeah, we told you. It was your man who asked us to check up on the abbot. What right have you to keep us here?
The abbot is too forgiving. If you're innocent, then who attacked my men? I, on the other hand, am not so forgiving. You won't fool me, so don't try. You'll confess in... Who is it?
You sent for me, Captain.
Come in.
The torturer. Oh, I was hoping they'd have some Looney Tunes
I
torture.
have a question to ask you. But there's something else first. We've just arrested these intruders in the abbot's residence. They were attempting to take his life. They wounded 6 of my men. Very well. The problem is this. My guard is watertight. I make sure of that. There's no way for an outsider to get inside the abbey. Unless, of course, they have inside help.
Not the tickle feathers.
And would you believe it? When we searched their possessions, we found this ring. Templar Angelo, where is your ring? Show it to me now, if you have it.
Phew, it's turned up. Thank the goddess.
What?
Someone stole it from me at the pub. And it looks like they're about to learn that crime doesn't pay.
Stole it? What? You little fibber!
You little fibber.
We've no use for a ring like that. He set us up. I should have known better than to believe a single word from the mouth of a filthy cheat like you.
I have nothing further to say. You can find me in my chambers.
Wait! We're not done here. Fine. I'll deal with him later. First things first. You've wasted enough of my time. Don't try my patience. I want answers. What did you plan to do to the abbot? Confess.
How many times have we got to tell you, eh? We ain't got nothing to confess!
They're not gonna talk about
What is it
Dulmagus? The Jester? Is everybody totally mind
We found a
wiped?
suspicious monster loitering outside the abbey.
What? What kind of monster?
Ouch! Ugh. What the devil do you think you're doing? You! Youngest Jessica! What are you all doing in here?
King's not very smart.
You were gone for such a long time. I was getting rather worried. So I just decided to come and look for you when this...
So, this monster
The King's
is
really
afraid of
stupid,
yours, then?
man. This guy likes to show himself everywhere and cause trouble.
What's wrong with you? Unhand me at once, you insolent ruffian!
And I guess our characters can't explain a damn thing if they tried, man.
You are in league with the monster. You may have deceived Abbot Francisco, but you don't fool me. It was the monster who ordered you to steal the ring and infiltrate the abbey, was it?
Oh, if this guy's an idiot or if he's in on it, man.
Thought you could scare people by killing the abbot, did you? Make them question their faith? And then move in and take control, I suppose. Take these monstrosities to the cells. Come dawn tomorrow, I will have you tortured. Perhaps then you will realize the gravity of the sins you have committed.
I'm guessing.
Until sunrise, then.
What's his face will free us.
Sleep well.
Good work, King. Maybe you should start acting like you're a monster. Or thinking about how people will perceive you. And my weapon's my boomerang. I can just throw it from the bars here.
Shh! Someone's coming.
Angus, he didn't really read the situation very well there.
Good evening, everyone. Glad to see you're all looking so well.
Come here, you!
Now, control your temper. I must apologize for before. Perhaps you will accept this as conciliation.
What are you up to?
The guard upstairs might hear if we talk now. I'll explain later. Come on. Follow me. The guard's up ahead. Right, no one make a sound, okay? I seasoned his supper with a generous pinch of sleeping powder. Perfect. It worked. Sleeping like a baby.
Where are the other two idiots, man?
Okay, through here.
They just disappeared because they're in the party now.
Right, we're safe in here. You can talk again now.
Good! Tell us what's going on. What ordeal do you intend to put us through next, hmm?
Back in the pocket. We're safe here in the torturing room?
Like I said, I'm sorry about before. If I hadn't lied about the ring, Marcello would have been onto me like a shot. And I haven't got anywhere else to go if I'm chucked out of here. But I came to get you out, didn't I? Come on, don't be angry. Anyway, let me show you something you won't have seen before.
Well, what is it?
The Iron Maiden. With a secret passage.
And that's real blood on those spikes, you know. If I were to throw you in there and shut the door, your whole body would be skewered. I could make you holier than thou without so much as getting my hands dirty. Not bad,
Eh? Ooh. Can you hear me out there? There's a secret passage in here!
Jesus.
Like I said, not bad, eh?
Has nobody figured that out about the Iron Maiden? Does nobody use this for actual torture? Yeah, this game goes pretty hard on the comic relief.
What's your game, eh?
First you grass on us for something we ain't done, and then you come and help us.
Sorry if I've confused you. The people here have a bit of a trust issue with me. I couldn't stick up for you before. It would have backfired. The man who interrogated you, Marcello, he hates me. That's why I had to let him put you in the cells before I could help you.
That's all well and good, but you still don't know us from Adam. Ain't you worried about us being friends with this old monster, eh? You're just happy to let us go, are ya?
True, I don't know anything about you. And I wasn't there when you were caught, but I do know you saved the abbot's life.
Might take a store break in an hour. Have some food.
Because just before you were brought to the interrogation room, the sinister feeling
Well,
that's been lingering in the air went away.
Maybe I'll get a peanut butter sandwich.
I must thank you for that. I'm not so ruthless that I'd hang you out to dry. And besides, I couldn't stand by while there was a lady in trouble. Marcello's a rather talented inquisitor, you know. This leads outside.
This guy gonna be a partner? He feels like he's a party member, man. He's got a little too much focus. I mean, that'd be interesting if there's just like this many normal NPCs who had this much focus, but he feels. I mean, what are we just gonna leave him at the Abbey? He has like a good story set up to leave the Abbey and everything.
You're safe.
Now use his threats. Why didn't people use them? I guess there's probably cleaner ways to execute somebody. And an Iron Maiden, doesn't that just kill you pretty much? Yeah, I'm messy. Yeah, maybe you change clothes, I don't know.
Lonely without me? There. It's all right. We'll leave this horrible place at once.
The princess and I will go on ahead. Make sure you're not too far behind.
Princess? Whatever. Come on, let's go. You'd have to work pretty hard to mess up your escape from here. Anyway, I'm sorry for all the trouble. So, this is farewell. May the goddess watch over you on your journey.
See you in a bit, buddy. Oh, that's what this was about. I was wondering what the hell this random building was in the farm.
The bridge. Is the whole abbey on fire?
Yeah, I mean, they seem like just really fucked execution tools more than, yeah, info torture devices.
Surely that jester didn't come back again. Oh no. I've got to save the abbot.
Only we could swim, it would only take us 2 seconds, but... Yeah, this guy's a party member, dude. He's got a whole setup here. Maybe he will get a change, but... It's gotta be, man. Yeah, makes sense. Need him alive and able to talk. What was the most popular torture method? That's been the most popular, yeah. That's kind of what I figured. It ain't Etrian. I'll hit you with the fucking waterboard, man. Don't be shitting on our wondrous Dragon Quest, dude. You like torture, Guido? Shouldn't that conversation interest you in place of the game? This guy doing his confessions out here. Whoa. Can you say that about the Templars, man? The Men of the Cloth? The Warriors of Heaven? Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't want to get tortured in any way. I was gonna say, man, getting waterboarded would suck, but I mean, really, what kind of torture wouldn't suck? I don't know what kind of tortures were just completely ineffective and not dangerous. I mean, you imagine those are barely recorded, but... I'm going to unbaptize you. God will not be watching.
Damn! Where's Marcello? Huh? That sinister presence again. No, not sinister. It's worse than that. It's pure evil. As if all the demons of hell had gathered to feast upon Abbot Francisco!
So brave. But I'm already over here. I want to get water gun baptized.
Marcello? Are you in there? Damn! What's going on?
I'm waiting for them to somehow blame this on us, even though they saw us run over here after the fire.
No good!
Maybe they're done with the blaming everybody arc.
You lot! Did you follow me here?
What? We've been
Doesn't
here.
matter. I need your help. Just one last time, alright? We're going to have to do this by brute force. There might just be enough of us. The door's locked from the inside. We've got to break it down. Come on, everyone together. Yes!
Yeah, I think he's supposed to be so panicked that he's not thinking straight. But the voice acting there didn't really compliment that. I assume he's just not supposed to have noticed us, didn't even think about the bridge, he's just frantic, but he's just so calm about it that, yeah, it makes him seem like a total dumbass. Jesus. Well, at least they were having fun with it. Fucking super soaker, dude. This dude just blasting. Oh, you're good. Blasting this baby, man. Drive-by baptisms. Captain Marcello's a fucking idiot. I hope he's dead. This song's cool because it's got the crazy cowbell or whatever in the background. Whoa! Damn animations. This guy just got fucked.
Marcello! It was all that jester. I couldn't stop him.
Maybe if he'd listened and we could have set up a perimeter and all that.
He's strong. But you can't let him. This is an order. Templar Angelo, get the abbot to safety.
Now, nothing stands in my way.
Ugh. You dare lay a finger on Abbot Francisco?
Don't worry, Marcello. I will be fine.
He's got the crazy voice.
I have given myself to the goddess. If it is her wish, I am prepared to die.
What would he tell him? The goddess isn't around anymore, man. Oh wait, the goddess, that was the... in 7. Was that 7 or was that 4? There was some goddesses somewhere.
But, wretched sinner, if that is not her wish, nothing you can do will ever harm.
Nice logic, dude. So if he just kills him here, it's okay because it was the goddess. And if he doesn't, well, then he just failed anyway. This is the power of the church.
The goddess will protect us all from whatever evil you can muster.
Well, well, what faith you have. Let's put it to the test, shall we?
Wait! God, blimey! It's been a while, Dulmagus.
Ah! If it isn't King Toad, looking as small and ugly as ever.
Shut up! Return my daughter and I to normal at once! Do you realize what
Just
you've
ask him
done to my
nicely,
castle?
and he'll do it. How is this guy the king of anything, dude? He seems like the dumbest person ever be birthed.
What?
Such a pity. It seems fate and your benevolent goddess are both on my side. Yes, such a pity. Poor Francisco.
Dude, the big moon. Are we gonna get a big moon story, or is it just for the Kino? Yeah. Was he getting all the sage's power or something?
Work here is done. Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Cut the laugh off there a little early. You think he'd be still laughing as they looked, but... The Ray. Here's some more in-game rain, dude. More weather in my games, man. Jesus, fellas, it's gonna be a bit. I don't think they got enough dirt there. Is he gonna join us now for vengeance and all that? We'll see. Oh, I had to press A for some reason.
Ah, you're awake. I realize I said it before the funeral, but I just wanted to assure you that everyone knows you're innocent. If it weren't for you, Captain Marcello could well have been killed too. We're all in your debt.
What? We didn't do anything. Like, literally nothing, man.
Anyway, the Templar captain has summoned you to his office.
Whatever, dude.
See you later, then. Don't
forget. Happy music return. Alchemy time. Lesser Panacea. Full heal. Cool. Don't have a bandana for this. Waterweed mold. What? I don't know if I want to use these in case they're used for like big things. I get some bonus ones maybe. I guess I just keep making medicine. Temporary bridge. Is that where we want to go? The Templar captain or whatever, but like, where the hell is that? Okay. Well, we've seen a bit more of the villain and seen that he has some kind of goal. I mean, he obviously had a goal in killing all these old dudes anyways, but some kind of magical juicing goal. It's a bit more interesting. We'll see where that goes. Continue on the journey. Maybe he's outside. And this is the Templar HQ, but maybe it's something you can't really miss. Bloomin' useless. I haven't forgotten, I just don't know where it is. Oh, there was Marcello's room we never got to go in. Maybe that's it. Haven't been in here before, so. Just gonna read some of your books real quick, my guy. We love our weapons. The boomerang. The reinforced boomerang. Boomerang and a pointy object. Something pointy. Can I just go get a dagger? I thought I tried that already. I'll go buy one. Sage's robe. Magical robe with a scholar's cap. A magical garment, a scholar's cap. Well, I definitely like a better boomerang.
There you are. I trust you. King Trode has explained everything. I apologize.
I mean, I'm sure I can use the nails, but I don't know if I have any other use for those.
Dul Magus is the true culprit. In the name of the goddess, we must strike down that diabolical
Is he gonna send this guy with us or something? Or is he gonna ask to come?
Leave here now. As the new abbot, I have much to do. I must be here to guide my people. So, I was wondering, according to what King Trode tells me, you are all pursuing Dul Magus. So I have a proposal. I would like my brother Angelo to accompany you on your quest.
Brother? I thought you said you wouldn't have a rule breaker as a brother.
Quiet! I wasn't talking to you. Angelo, you are the only one we can spare at the moment. Everyone else here has duties to fulfill. Only you are without such responsibilities.
I'm useless, you mean? No need to beat about the bush. Fine, I understand. You've made yourself perfectly clear. I will leave the Abbey. I will travel with these people. And I will avenge the Abbot's murder.
What if we don't want you, dude?
I'll be waiting by the carriage with Medea then.
This is a map of the world. If you're going to catch Dulmagus,
Thanks.
I'm sure you'll find it indispensable. Consider it a peace offering for having doubted you and your friends. Please.
Can't tell how slimy this guy is still. The voice actor's trying to tell. He still talks like a snake.
Very well then. I entrust Angelo.
But he did want to get Angelo out of
on your journey.
out of his hair. I mean, maybe he's enjoying his new position, although he was willing to sacrifice himself for Francesca, so I have no idea. Can't get a read on this fucker. Might just be the logical course. He drew it wrong on purpose. You've done it again. Let's do nails. Fuck it, we've got him. That's not the world yet.
Hello again. Well, it looks like we'll be seeing a lot more of each other. I hope you don't mind me coming along.
Considering how much we get our asses kicked by that guy, I mean, might as well take anybody.
I'm not doing this because Marcello ordered me to. I'm doing it for Abbot Francisco. He was like a father to me. That jester, Dulmagus. He can't get away with this.
He can't keep getting away with it.
This place. I'll be glad to escape. It's no hardship being asked to join you, believe me. And anyway, I promised you, didn't I? I said I'd reward you for helping me.
There's real reason he's here for the TNA, man.
So, Jessica, from now on, I'll protect you. I won't leave your side. Consider me your personal bodyguard.
Sure, Romeo, in your dreams.
Jesus, buddy. We get it. You got a cape.
Okay, let's hit the road.
Level 12, Angelo. Got a lot of work to do, my guy. Swords, bows, staves, fisticuffs, and charisma. Let's see what his list looks like, huh? Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to see what our new one sounds like. I'm not familiar. His wizard stuff doesn't seem super great except oomph. Yeah, dude. Yangus he's solid, man. He's a solid, steadfast member. Simple. It's a simple man. We need other stuff. Bow skills. I don't really want to do another sword. Maybe I'll do bows with him. Although it seems to be a lot of AoE stuff with bows. He just gets a lot of the same shit with swords. Wish he could do spears. Well, we'll do charisma and bows, I guess. Yeah, that worked out. Jessica still doesn't have a staff, but I'm gonna have to really buy some for these guys. I'm putting some crap into his inventory too. To really give him right now. I guess we could give him an agility. I guess we give him the. Oh, but he has an accessory. Turban? Yes. Cannot equip a turban. There you go. A feathered cap. Templar's ring, does that really do anything? I have heard the news, my friend. The world as we know it. We can't move around the world at all on the map for some reason, but we can just zoom in on exactly where we are. Guess that'll do. What if I want to zoom in and like see where some paths are? Go back and check some shit. Whatever. The party dialogue. treasure, whistle, heal. Oh, he's got zoom and heal. And the simpleton doesn't have a whole lot of stuff. I mean, I guess they do have merchants. Maybe they'll have something for us. I mean, I could buy her a staff, I guess, but... I know. It's very expansive. Dude, I'm excited, man. The World's End Club too. Yep, they've been using this song for a good while now, classic. At least in Dragon Quest, it's used for most of the bars. Or do they use this in 14? I can believe it. Yep, I'll be playing AI too, like I said, for So Big 3, I guess. Hopefully that's nice and juicy. Yeah, it's probably something that just sounds like it. Trying to think of what. Maybe it's some kind of classic FF song that's kind of got like a ragtime thing like this. Oh, Triple Triad music, right? Wouldn't it be similar? The original stuff? Let me see if that sounds similar. Let me see, this might not be it. Is this what you're thinking of, though? Very similar. Not exactly. Another round. Let me see. Yeah, maybe the piano. Definitely can hear the similarities there. Yeah, I guess the guy's a little protective of his stuff, so... Did they use any Dragon Quest music for any of the events in FF14? I never got to really experience those. The battle music, okay. from 10. Trying to decide if I want to go hit up the store or just make something here. I've been digging these strawberry apricot fucking Red Bulls, but I don't need one. 2 for 1 though, a little food, a little drink, and come back and do some more Dragon Quest. Need to get him a better shield too. Get him a scale one, I guess. Depends on what's in the next town though. That guy can use a boomerang. I'm gonna give him one. Yeah, I like, I use egg whites in a carton sometimes. It's normal egg yolk and shit can sometimes give me issues. It's good stuff. I stocked up a little bit yesterday, but a lot of it was drinks. And I went through them pretty quickly. I'm gonna make some chicken tomorrow. Maybe I'll buy some potatoes when I go. Do some potatoes and chicken tomorrow. Try not to hit up the fast food as often, but going to get a bunch of energy drinks isn't much better. Those are a little pricey. It's a lesser evil, but still an evil. They're tasty. They're damn tasty. Here's the stick. Fucking desperate attacks, man. Yeah, I mean, it's a little pricier to do carton egg whites, but yeah. A lot of the calories and sodium and all that business is in the yolk, so I'll do that sometimes. Lately I do just normal eggs. I mean, I haven't gotten eggs in a bit, but as long as I'm not having a shitload of eggs or just egg-based meals, it's usually fine. But oh, really? Yeah, I haven't checked the regular price of eggs out here in a bit. When I was doing my breakfast sandwiches, which I could get the materials for, I would buy eggs, but maybe it's the same. Maybe I should get carton. Over here. Reinforced boomerang. Okay. there's anything else I can really do. I need a bandana. Really, I have a magical garment? What would that be? Hairband? Scholar's cap? Need a scholar's cap though. How I'd make that? Maybe I can buy one later. Don't know where I get a bandana, except by just getting them to draw. Pretty good upgrade. Nobody else can use it. Him. Nothing over here. I'm getting a little hungry, but let's see. The multi. Yeah, I imagine having the enemies on the field would make the exploration all that much more enjoyable in this. Not that I don't enjoy it right now, but you definitely want to check every corner less when you have, you know, guaranteed like useless fights popping up a lot. I guess I could use holy water. Need to keep a stock of all that. There's nothing even over here. Checked it for fun, I guess. Hoping to find like a chest or some kind of mini metal. And boomerangs are so useful. It's not even funny, man. I should probably always have holy water and stuff going. I think you can get that on the main character without having to actually keep having. Yeah, I think it's like a spell you get. I mean. Because it doesn't even like remove all the fights, it just removes the weak ones. So. And while sure, weak ones could still give you some money and stuff. But I'm checking every corner of every area. you gotta... I think it's totally fine to cut off a little bit. I mean, if you needed XP, you're better off fighting higher level guys anyways. I'll heat up some fish, man. That sounds pretty tasty. I'll have to take a long break. It might take a couple minutes to get it ready, but I don't have to watch it or nothing. Like, this is supposed to be a strong fight? Or is the holy water already ran out? Maybe it's because Angelo's a little too low. Should be able to see the chest from really far away. That'd be useful. Because I don't need to walk every inch if I see there's nothing there. Damn, the holy water don't last long, man. I think next level up I'm gonna try to put points into the main character's holy water spell. Just for these moments. In dungeons it won't really matter, but just for overworld running. The brownies. Yeah, that's what I've heard. That one seems to just have a very large amount of quality of life upgrades. But yeah, I figured we'd do this one. 'Cause yeah, it's got better sound and visuals. Easier to stream. Well, it seems like a lot of people played the PS2 version when they were younger, so I guess it's hard to say which one might surprise people more, just to see like a different version of it. Let's see any chests. Yeah, the fights and the alchemy pot. Definitely, probably from what I've heard, your shittiest quality of life. Or your best quality of life upgrades in the new one, I guess. You can spin it that way. It's hard to really call it a downgrade in this one. This was the original, right? The alchemy pot's timed. It doesn't... long menus to test stuff. Shit like that. Yeah, agreed. There you go. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind. I'm used to it through these, but I could definitely see it, being an upgrade. I mean, for its own sake, this definitely makes you not want to experiment with stuff as much. I don't think it would feel that much worse if they let you just show what actually mixed with other stuff, and it was more about getting the items and the unknown of what you'd be making if you wanted to sacrifice, you know, loot. It's almost so much menuing that it's not worth doing anything that you don't have a straight up recipe for. I mean, I have experimented, but I'm going to do less and less, I'm sure, as we go. Just because it is such a crapshoot. Not that many items really mixed together. At this point. Okay. What was I going for? Yeah. And the holy water thing's actually pretty far away still. Maybe like 24. I mean, it's a cute system. I don't know how many systems like this existed at this point. But yeah, I mean, since then, it's... I feel like the system's been in other games, and obviously in the remake, it's done better. Not bad. I mean, it's cool. It's a better... I mean, it throws some spice into the item system, right? I mean, it's the exact same item shit as usual. I'm fine with that, kind of mixing up the formula. It just, yeah, definitely has some room for improvements. There's a chest. Yeah, you can see the chest pretty far out, which is good. I really don't think the holy water's helping much. Dog. One up there too. Keep an eye out. Remember who you are. Pseudo chain. I can combine that. Although if they don't let us put something in the... Holy Jesus. Man, I'm sure we could take them, but... Might be here the rest of our natural lives. I guess with the boomerang you can do anything, but... I don't know, man, my C6 dudes, I got the flee button, might as well use it. Especially in those first three, dodge everything, and the mummies have quite a bit of health. Yeah, I should start selling stuff that doesn't actually go in the alchemy pot just to clean my inventory a little. Chainmail will work. How about chainmail with gold? Still know what the waterweed mold is. I'm sure I could use it on something, but I kind of want to wait and see. Stone axe. Stone armor. I doubt it. It's gotta be something small. I think his chainmail's pretty high level already, so they might not have the materials I need to go beyond. You know, always have something burning in here. You can always put medicine. No reason not to. He doesn't fit in the lock. Ay. I think there's been a couple of those now. Need to write them down. Stomach's growling. I mean, maybe you can take like a gold bracer and put it in with the thief key. I don't know if I'm just gonna have like a bunch of keys or if they're all gonna just like stack up. Guess we'll find out. The Mummy Boys. That's it, brother. The mummies don't do much, but damn man, they're so tanky. Maybe if I use fire on them, we get a little extra damage or something. Well, there's a town, that's good. I think I'm gonna finish checking the left side and then go to town to unlock it as a warp, and then we'll go back around the south side of the road. See if I missed anything. Okay. Don't know how around the bend we can get here. There's a little beach area. Don't see why mold would work, but God knows. Oh shit. Please be unlocked. Thank God. Thank God. I don't know why I press A so much during Dragon Quest. You can't even speed it up. I'm just like spamming A. I think there's from other games where you do have to. You just press A few times at the beginning and that's it, man. Take a break. Okay. Tingle. Oh, yeah, 3 points. Jesus. It's perfect for magic wielding men of the cloth. Recover his MP. I just don't think I don't know if he has any spells that are actually worth 100 points. I guess it depends on what he gets naturally, which I don't know. I don't plan on looking into it. I'm just seeing what the skills you can do here give you. I mean, I kind of just want to do bow for fun, just to see if it's shit or not. Bow and charisma. I don't even have a bow yet. I don't know if there is. That'd be cool, but I'm guessing no. But I mean, I don't know for sure. Yeah, this goes really far back. Maybe I should go to the town real quick. I'm getting pretty damn hungry. Yeah, I feel you there. It's nice to have an understanding of like what you have coming so you can make more educated decisions and I mean, in a perfect world, you just pick something that seems like your flavor, and then it's balanced in a way where it's totally fine, but the problem is a lot of games have just like really bad skills, or, you know, like one of these trees could be horrible. The explanations might not be good enough, so. Depends on the difficulty and stuff, but yeah. I tend to like some information instead of having none. Or at least, yeah, give me like a respec. This system for sure, it's like, I mean, I ended up just looking up what the skills were. Not a lot of it's too crazy, but it'd be cool to have a little bit of like actual, yeah, decision making in this. I mean, I'm picking fun stuff that maybe isn't good, who knows, but it's also nice to know, like, if I'm going to get anything with an 80 points. Like, some of these are, like, really bad for, like, 80 points. What's up, Goda? 78%? Oof. What is it, the price, man? That's shit, bros. The Steam users have spoken. Is it all the streamers who got banned for playing it for 5 seconds? Getting pissed. Rightfully pissed. That's some bullshit. This guy. Yeah, if I ever play that, it's gonna be a Discord stream. Like he's laughing it up, dude. Another one of those games, like, instead of everybody having like an animation pop on them at once, it's like one at a time and shit. I think that's the biggest thing with this, I'd say overall, is it's slow, and that's for Dragon Quest, right? That's already pretty, you know, slow-paced series. This one is glacial. Between the story, the menu work, like the alchemy stuff, the size of the world, and just the general speed, the animations that can't be sped up, and just the general speed of them in the first place. I mean, they're, like, I mean, you go every single character with, you know, when you do buffs. Nothing you haven't seen in other games before. But, and I'm not trying to sound like impatient or something, but there is something to be said about having things be a touch more responsive and paced. Yeah, it's definitely on par for the series. Not really like a crazy thing, but I'll hold that mana. I don't know what all everybody's gonna be using, but this one's like, yeah, I'd say even extra. Alright, I am going to go to the store. I'm gonna go heat up some food here. If I go to the store, I'll turn the stream off for 30 minutes again, like yesterday. What did she have to say? Oh, I can rest. I can stay for free. Nice. Oh, there's a story. Are we gonna get Max murdered? I mean, some like the grind. I wouldn't say it's grindy so far. I would just say it's slow. And I'm fine with slow normally. I mean, it's not. And I'm not like I'm not having fun either.
The
But
weight of the world on your shoulders.
even compared to the first 7, like it's pretty slow. This is neat.
Maybe it would help to get it off your chest.
What is this required?
Not that I want to force you, man.
Maybe it's a side thing.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe things will never be right between us. Marcello, will never forgive me. If only we didn't share common blood, I'm sure we'd get along fine.
Oh, cute. I mean, a little bond and talk stuff between the party members would be a welcome change. Having most of that be in like the side dialogues, and that's very brief.
Abbot Francisco was always well known around these parts for his benevolence.
And usually just
He'd often take in children who had
in
no
context of what your next objective is anyways, not as interesting as when it happens in the actual story.
My parents were well off, part of the aristocracy. But then they both died. All of a sudden, I was left with no family and no money. The Abbey was the only place I could go.
Like, they might have some fun dialogue in the side chats. It's not like bad or anything, but because it is kind of focused on the current objective, and it is sometimes just more one-on-ones, and there's not really much, you know, to it. You just look at them and then they just say a couple things, you know. You have to kind of go out of your way for it. It has a little less impact. I'm fine with them, like, giving you a bit more produced story for the side characters as you go, but high production value. Yeah, I mean, Angus, though, he's like, I mean, he's well defined enough. He's just a fucking, like, crude, just ex-bandit, right? So he's kind of just fun in that way. I mean, it's nice that they show you how he met him and stuff like that, I guess, is that deeper.
You're new here, aren't you?
Characterization, but he's a pretty simple
one. Are you
one.
here to join the brothers?
The
Have
brothers.
you come all on your own?
He said they were blood related.
Oh, you must be exhausted. Where are your things? Is that all you've got?
Or is it that he wishes they were?
My mummy and daddy died, so I don't have many things, and I don't have anywhere else to go.
You sound a lot like me. But there's no need to worry. Abbot Francisco and all of us will be your family from now on.
But...
Let's go and find the abbot. Come on now, don't cry. Why don't you tell me your name?
Angelo.
You! So you're Angelo. Leave. I want you to leave. You...
Okay, maybe they are blood related.
And never come back. I don't ever want to see you again. So you're intent on ruining this life for me as well, are you?
I think this guy's an asshole.
Marcello
music
was the
starts
golden
back.
boy of the Abbey. He studied hard and had a bright future ahead of him.
But he was an asshole.
But when it came to me, his attitude wasn't so positive.
But why?
I'm so sorry,
Maybe we'll
child.
find out.
I'm sad to say I heard that little exchange. It's so unlike Marcello to act like that. I just don't understand. Ah, I see. I always knew he had a half-brother. That's you, isn't it? You're Angelo. Well, they say time heals all wounds. Let's hope your living here will make everything all right. Now, come along with me. From today onwards, this will be your home. Why don't I introduce you to everyone?
Good guy, Francisco.
Not long after that, I heard the full story for the first time. About how I had a half-brother who was born from an affair between my father and one of the maids. And that was Marcello. If I hadn't been born, he'd have been next in line to my father. But when I was born, Marcello and his mother were thrown out of the house with nothing to their names. She died soon afterwards. He had no one. So he ended up at the Abbey, hating me and my father for all those years.
Why would he hate you? I guess because he's a fucking dumbass. The sins of the father. What a fucking idiot.
Quite a bombshell, don't you think? I was so young and innocent then, too. The whole thing hurt more than you can imagine. Still, c'est la vie. My father got off lightly. He did just what he wanted and then died, and left me to take the consequences. I'm the only one left for Marcello to hate now. In a way, I can't say I blame him, and it was probably good that we lived together. At least it gave him someone to take it all out on.
What happened to his blonde hair, dude?
Certainly added a bit of spice
Or
to
did he
the
always have
humdrum
white
life
hair?
at
Maybe
Myella
then.
Abbey, anyway.
It was hard to... maybe it was like, he was dirty? Maybe it was the
I'm so...
the coloring of the flashback.
This story's gone on long enough. Look, it's nearly daybreak.
Wait!
We still don't know the story of King Tread and shit. Which is fine. I mean, I'm fine with them building it slow as they go. As long as they do something. As long as it's quality when we get there. Wonder if that's totally optional? Really not. You just don't see his backstory at all? That'd be fucking weird, man. Yep. I should save again. I would want to get some food for or drinks for tonight. I'll go to the store when I get up. I have to do it now. Alright. Well, we're going to take a little break, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'll be back in 20-30 minutes. Then we'll go for another few hours. Apologize, I've been a little out of it today. Kinda didn't get a whole lot of sleep, so I kinda got some zombie commentary, but appreciate you guys chatting with me nonetheless. We'll be back on this. Gonna explore south of here, then we'll check around the riverbank, and then move on towards wherever this castle is. So, anyways, see you guys in about half an hour.